actually an image of what's happening in her sink right now.
Oh, don't, no, that's such a waste.
Yep. That's what we're doing here in Korea. Plenty of water. And as an Australian, it really does bother me as well. I spent most of my life in water shortages. Max, only a 1.5 minute shower, please. That's what my mother and father would say.
Would you listen?
No, I do like a good long shower. You know?
Never really appealed to me.
Really?
No.
I just find it very relaxing. I feel like I do my best thinking in the shower. That's why there's the shower thoughts thing. Like
Would explain a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe that is how I came up with Slurkle.
No, it wasn't. I was there. I was right beside you, I'm pretty sure.
Was it raining in here at the time?
Well, I mean...
There is a leak in the roof just up here.
No.
That's
Chat,
that's
do not believe him. There is no leak. I'm looking at him right now.
There's obviously a leak. We've been leaking scripts this whole time.
Okay, but that's like a
It's like back since 2019.
That's a metaphorical leap, Atlas.
No,
it's different.
I thought it was actually it was an actual leak.
No, you didn't.
Oh wait, how dare you? Wow, there's bands. Okay.
Don't you try and get away with that type of stuff with me.
That's true. I am frightened of you. You're very intimidating.
Yeah. I can be when I try to.
Can you?
No.
I was going to say. All right. Azir, Gwen, and the Galio have all been taken away as the Pantheon, the Rumble, and the Talia have also been snapped up. So we are going to see the Orianna first pick here, and they're not going to pick away a Nocturne. By the looks of things, it looks like Raptor is going to opt to counter it instead of going for that. We know that the DNF Freaks will definitely pick Nocturne. So that's going to come in now.
It's fine. I think Jarvan is also so good. And I think Jarvan is a lot harder to deal with for a lot of players and champions compared to Nocturne. Nocturne is not fun. But Nocturne to me feels a little bit more like one player doesn't get to play the game. And with Jarvan, if you end up picking like a bunch more characters that don't have mobility, none of them get to play the game.
Yeah. Well, especially with an Orianna already showing.
There it is.
And yeah, this was very obvious. Do they lock Zeri as well?
No, you lock a top laner here. You lock something to blow up Sion. So
Trundle top.
What's it going to be? Rumble's not available. Cassante. The Dusante?
Oh, the Dusante. That's a fun one. So already a pretty powerful core here for the DNF Freaks. I imagine Zeri is not going to get much further through, but certainly other things can be played alongside it. We just know that the DNF Freaks do very much like that combo. Is this the 4th time that they've played it as well?
Yeah, I think so.
As T1 have played it a couple of times as well.
You ban what, like Zeri and Kai'Sa?
Yeah, that checks out. I imagine Diablo and Kellen will just play Kalista Renata or something like that. They do need a fair bit of damage, though,
okay,
and Vikla has locked in the Rise.
But you should actually ban Renata, though, into this comp. Like, Renata does kind of boom you already.
Would be a good idea.
And also, Renata, to me, doesn't have to... Like, Bard, it's so easy as Bard to not be helpful. I felt like with Renata, you definitely have skill expression, but you can also just press W and R.
Yeah.
And then you do a lot.
And you're also polite while you're doing it, which is pretty nice.
Never really thought of Renata as polite.
She shakes people's hands all the time.
Well, I know that, but I feel like it's more of a... like an evil handshake.
There's no such thing. It's always polite to shake people's hands.
I guess.
Oh, wait, no. It's like the shaking of hands in the movies where they like hold on too tight and there's a lot of tension.
She then does it with her giant claw and then throws you into someone else.
That is true. The ability isn't necessarily named in a way that does explain how violent it is.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good point. Maybe it's a naming problem. Maybe we can fix that.
We're learning every single day on the broadcast, Atlas. It's beautiful.
Yep. Maybe we just call it a limb push.
Okay, we're not... Let's see if the champion gets picked. Okay,
limb shove.
Atlas, before we get out of ourselves.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll workshop a bit more while we
So what, we ban Azrael here? I'm trying to think, like, what else would you want to play in a situation like this?
Banning?
Like Sivir, but Sivir, I don't actually think Sivir's that good.
Oh,
they did!
Very nice.
They knew!
Oh, no, limb shoves. I really wanted to get into it. Never mind.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So we slam, what, Sivir here?
Yep, you're allowed to do that because you do not have the Jarvan to worry about.
Isn't it really funny how Varus is just like, nope, Varus is bad now.
Wait, if you think about it though, if the Nocturne jumps on Sivir,
Yeah.
and then the Jarvan ults Nocturne,
Yeah.
you could also just put Sivir in a Cataclysm. That'd be unfortunate.
Well,
I guess you can take it down immediately.
Raptor doesn't do that though.
That'd be really good.
I think that's what will happen. Most likely.
Fingers crossed. The cow, a consideration here for life.
Oh, I know it's not happening.
Oh, Zeri, do it. There it is.
Zeri Alistair. But you know what actually would be a crazy R5 here?
What would that be?
Barrel's already played it.
Janna.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Well, the cow will come through for life. Not necessarily
happening.
a lot of
it's
power.
It's gonna be a Rel.
Oh, Janna actually does just
I know.
really go hard.
They're a very short-range composition.
And once you go in as
Rel,
Nocturne...
Leona, Nautilus, Rakan.
Yeah, I guess Rakan is kind of fine.
Rakan's fine. It just doesn't...
It doesn't have the same pizzazz.
I would have loved a Poppy. Now that I look at this a little bit more. Really good counter engage. Good synergy with Jarvan.
True.
I think it would have been great. It's good into... is able to... Not amazing, but it can lock down Zeri.
I mean, I don't mind Rakan here either.
It's fine.
I do feel like you can accidentally die to like Orianna and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
also just Zeri.
Yeah, Zeri's existence.
Zeri like pressing R and then it's like, oh look, Rakan died.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Atlas, I want a free gamer. I want to go to the 6. Actually, while you were there, we were very consistent with our 6s.
Yeah.
I would have liked to think that I was the good luck charm.
The way I think about it,
you.
5 games isn't possible.
Incredible
Wow.
artwork.
That is very impressive.
That is so well. That's amazing.
Just covering up the picks that have
actually
already been taken away. All right. Very impressive stuff. And that person got a beer from the CGV. Pretty cool. Got some light sticks and stuff like that here.
Man, this artwork, Atlas.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is the culture group. So obviously, all of the best art resides.
That's where the artists are.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, what a joy. And now we get a second game, hopefully, of 3. Let's get into it. Man, there's a guy in chat who did something absolutely genius because they wanted to get more channel points. They wanted 6 games, so they bet on DFX.
That's actually so smart.
So they're definitely going to lose and win. Wait,
and win and lose.
Yeah, would you get half your points back?
No, you get your full investment.
Yeah. But I also think because you're covering both bases, it's problematic.
Aw, look at that. Top laners being good dudes.
Yeah, there we go. Having a bit of a dance here is clear. And Dudu just working out.
He's just doing dips.
Yeah, it's definitely a good idea.
That's really, that's kind of insane.
Yeah, it's quite impressive. I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Cassante is notoriously muscular and strong.
He's quite ripped.
Yeah.
Very true. He's, definitely not, what is it, Micro Chad? According to Digon.
Oh, don't. No, Atlas. No. No. Let's not.
We could ask him about it.
I don't want to open up that conversation for many a reason.
Well, Grand Entrance is going to connect on to life here.
I am against bullying as a principle.
We were just talking about Micro Chad.
No, you were referring to Digon's tweeting specifically.
Yeah, where he said Micro Chad. I learned that word today. All right, Grand Entrance going to connect. They're on to Berserker. As Diablo is just focusing on the wave, as you would, as Sivir. And I don't think too much is going to occur here in this bottom. As I say that, we're just healing. Like, everyone's pressing the heal button. There's Life finding a Pulverize onto Kellen to stop the re-engage. But the re-engage will come because Life's abilities are now on cooldown. And now Berserker is finding himself in an awkward spot. Diablo always happy to take a fight, guys. He is always happy. He will press buttons and run towards you.
Yeah, there's nothing that can stop him. As we saw in the last game where he legitimately just got solo killed and still just kept going.
Yeah, I think if he's dead, he would still be clicking his buttons and like moving his mouse as if he was still alive,
one can only
moving
assume.
forward. Yeah.
He would try.
Yep. He just does that until he's actually back on the Rift again.
Can you imagine Diablo Korkmall?
Oh, that'd be fun.
That would be great.
He would utilize that passive so effectively.
So that is very early on, a Ghost forced, and Berserker forced to go back. Doesn't even get to fully heal, and takes what I think was a final auto.
I think that was an auto from
to
Diablo.
his face.
Wow, he's in base and Diablo is still hitting him with auto attacks. Diablo is crazy, man.
That's actually kind of... So I imagine that he just finished his back and then a boomerang or like a ricochet made its way through the wave.
Something like that, yeah.
And got him. Because like, I don't know how else he would... I guess he could have just been at the very end of his back, but I feel like Diablo was getting zoned away by life, so... Not sure.
I am also unsure. However, it did happen. And the result is he took a bit of damage. Otherwise, not too much else. PearX doing just fine. Currently is even in CS alongside Raptor, who is now looking for a back at exactly the same time. So pathing well and truly even between our two junglers as the cow is going to wander back towards the lane. It's not end of the world or anything like that. I think the Zeri has an incredible spike at level 6 especially. That is when you really want to start getting online. I think you want an item or two before you're really happy. See whether he does go for the Hexplate build, as we could have double Hexplates in this game for DNF. It's crazy. That is so many more Hexplates than I've ever seen on one team.
I think with this top laner, you do want to go actual just pure damage. Because I think there's games where it makes a lot of sense to me, but if you have a Rumble,
Life is in a lot of trouble. Berserker just trying to stand in front, but that's not going to help them actually do well in the lane, as BNK are just winning all of these skirmishes.
No, it's fine. That's why you pick Rakan, right? For his laning phase.
Got it, yeah. Well, Kellen's definitely demonstrating that that's exactly the case.
Yeah, that can really be the only takeaway. Is
well, we're diving, or at least attempting to do something. Does get a dash out of Berserker as the dragon has spawned. There's a flash forward from Vikla, and immediately gets the resulting flash from Bulldog. And that means that Bulldog is dead.
Well, so is Vikla, though. That's the interesting part.
Do they die at the same time?
I think the problem for Bulldog is that there are chances that Vikla lives, I think, in some scenarios. And with Cataclysm, I do think you're just dead. And there's like there is a chance for Vikla if he gets the phase rush and or he dodges deal or something of the sorts.
Yeah, honestly, no, because also you can get feared, and if you have phase rush active, you run so fast.
You are zooming, Atlas.
So honestly, maybe PearX doesn't want to press that button onto Vikla when that does occur. But now we're going to see back into the lane once again, and I think Bulldog is going to be treating this one with a whole lot of respect. Level 6 is collected.
Phage was bought, which answers our earlier query.
Yeah.
So we have Diablo sitting on a Cull, and outside of that, not really anything happening. I think that BNK is pretty happy with the 1v2. I don't think they really mind the lane swap. Because they can, what now they can do...
They can just take Drake.
They can take Drake. Not only that, they can take Drake and then rotate up.
Yep.
Like, you can take Drake, shove a bot wave, back, Clear just catches the wave, TP's bot, and you can have sign his ult. So he can actually easily join the grab fight in case that Dudu does walk over.
It's feeling pretty clean here from BNK.
We'll have to see whether they do that, because it is BNK.
Also, the good thing for DNF, with this control of the top side, it does allow Bulldog to actually put a bit of pressure onto this turret. As a Realm Warp is going to deliver everyone there. There's the flash forward. Grand Entrance will connect as now Raptor at level 6. Just going to walk away. Paranoia going to be respected here as PearX does come down. They get a massive knock-up onto Vikla, and my god, it's the Zeri that picks up the first blood, but it is still an absolute catastrophe here as the cow goes down, as well as the metal ballerina. Zeri's still got first blood. Maybe, you know, for certification reasons, that is going to keep DNF feeling good about it, but BNK never wants to go down without a fight.
I think according to Wolf's criteria, doesn't qualify.
I don't think so.
Right there, we see that Raptor actually doesn't quite get in range to immediately get off the ultimate, which is why this play gets a little messy. I don't know why we're throwing that many resources into just a Rise, because it means that the rest of the team is just going completely unchecked. Good flash there from Pioshik to make sure that he doesn't die to the knockoff, but still a big win for BNK. They got the Dragon, and I think they're looking good as well, because those flashes being down means that Raptor has a much easier flag and drag. He did actually hold on to his, as I'm sure we're going to be looking at a contest here towards those grubs, as Pioshik might be able to get one, but even that might be hard with his early rotation to come through.
Yep, they are moving up there already. Pioshik's still thinking like he might have a chance to try and lock this down. As Kellen moves in, gets a bunch of vision. Dustbringer not even going to find him, as we're going all out here, as Dudu looking for the angle on to clear. Finds some slows, and the knockback does come on through, but this turret is quite scary. The Q not going to connect, and the Scion is just fine. He's still down a couple of waves.
2 cookies. 2 Atlas.
Wow, he's not even eating them.
He was not afraid.
Not even hungry.
Not afraid and not hungry? That's a great place to be.
That's not bad. And he's still just hanging out, waiting for this wave to come on through. He's behind 20 CS. And as we mentioned before, I mean, Dudu is doing a great job, but it's about weathering the storm here for this Scion.
And even though there was a slight delay, there we go. 3 grubs.
Yeah.
And Drake. And Atlas, I'm starting to get slightly worried that it will just be a repeat again. I don't want that.
We need
that's not what
3 games.
I feel like we started off so strong in this series. You know, the material was peak. It was slurkles and
yep.
A free bean soups.
And now Pioshik is in a circle himself and is just dead. There is Pizza Warfare going on over to BNK. And yeah, there's quite a few.
I really do think that's one of the scenarios where just ult Rise. And maybe you die, but it's better than sitting in the Cataclysm and
yeah, he did just sit in the Cataclysm and die. That is what happened.
Did he not have vision? Did he not have ult? Am I like slandering Pioshik? Well, I'll have to see in the replay.
I think he did have ult.
I'm 99% sure he did. I don't want to go in too hard and then find out. You know, I'm a little silly.
No. You just wait. You just
silly
wait.
Goose.
So he's back on the map now, and he's just immediately gonna ult. So and he's gonna make a sick play.
He definitely had ult.
He did have ult. We have confirmation.
And I think he also had vision of Rise. I'm like TPing it or like ulting into Rise feels bad, obviously, but like maybe you get out. Because dude is there, and I know he doesn't have ult, but he can still do a little bit of CCing, a little bit of Kasanteing. Maybe.
Some possibilities here, but hindsight is 20/20. I was about to say 50/50. Like,
that's
wow,
this game.
that is really good.
No, that's this game, though.
Well, I mean, that's the Rise group.
That is actually, because as highlighted, me and Wadid are currently doing a prediction war. You know, and I don't want to feed into this misconception that I care a lot about predictions, but I do love winning.
Yeah.
You know, not predictions specifically, but
mainly, but not specifically.
No. I think predictions are just a fun vehicle for conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
But as you know, you've played, again, Atlas and I have played a good amount of board games.
Yes, we have.
It's gotten to the point where in some board games, you're supposed to, like, we should tell them about the VODs incident, right?
Which one's that?
The negotiation game where at some point you turn to me, you're like, Mao, I need to change up my strategy of tilting you because we just keep losing to Kobe. He keeps beating us.
Oh, yes. Oh, man, yeah. And he just kept getting away with it because he was everyone's friend.
Yes.
And so like, everyone was just happy to trade with Kobe.
No, guys, I'm definitely losing this time. So basically, it's a negotiation game. And I would get infuriated because Atlas would just stonewall me and make deals with everyone else, screw me over. And then at first it was funny for really both of us. I actually thought it was very entertaining. But then at some point, like,
Kobe was just winning every game.
Yeah. Oh, and then genius. I wouldn't win, but neither would Atlas.
Yeah. And honestly, that felt like a win for me.
At first. But eventually you turned to me, you did say, in fact.
Yeah.
I gotta swap it up.
So like the first 2 days definitely felt like winning.
And then Kobe just kept falling behind and being like, guys.
And then complaining a lot. He was so good at convincing everyone that he wasn't doing very well.
Every time. Yeah. He kept falling for it.
Yeah, every time.
What a charismatic man.
He is he's also very trustworthy. Okay, Scion going to dive on forward, but they're going to switch off the lights. See whether that helps DNF get themselves anything, as Vikla able to flash out of the way. In goes Kellen, finds a lot of quickness value here, as Life also doing his best to tank things up, going all out onto Raptor, but he's just all out of there with the flag and drag. Knockup will connect onto Bulldog, and just the edge of the grand entrance is looking real good here. Flash out allows him to avoid the Q, but BNK, they keep everyone alive. In fact, everyone on the Rift is still alive, but they take control of this dragon area.
Expensive fight when it comes to the summoners here, Atlas, for BNK. But they do take... I think Vikla took a very aggressive realm warp. That's my only explanation for what transpired there.
There it is.
No, it's the opposite. He faked one, but he was just behind them. I feel like the flanking Rise this early in the game doesn't end up to quite work out. It is just a bit of a messy fight, but Berserker doesn't have that much space. The frontline takes too much damage, and Bulldog doesn't have mana.
Yeah, he did manage to get a shockwave off that was pretty good.
Yeah, but it's also the fact that Pioshik is ulting the Rise, then immediately flashed over the wall, means that one of their biggest tools is just not available.
Yeah.
And I think they need to play around Berserker. I think he's their win condition this early on. He flashed over the wall! Yeah. I'm so glad that one stuck around.
He did indeed flash over the wall. My favorite thing about that entire clip, like, because I didn't even really notice that you said it weird, but as soon as Valdez spotted it out, then it was funny.
Yes. I didn't even notice while saying. Yeah. I was just genuinely amazed at Pioshik making a crazy play.
Yeah. And he flashed over the wall. He really did. We all saw it. Then you reacted. And then he just said that you were Mickey Mouse. And then everyone could hear it. Ah, beautiful.
But Mouse spelled with an AU, because that's my name.
What?
Mickey Mao.
Ah, Mickey Mouse.
Mao, yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Mao.
I get it. I was a little bit not on
okay.
not on track there. I'm distracted by just how overwhelming this game is.
Well, there's definitely forms of whelming it is.
Oh,
I don't know if I would go with over.
Okay, so if DNF...
Some would say under. I would just say whelming.
Yeah. 10 things ahead of that.
It just exists. Yeah, no, I mean, it was an obvious joke. It wasn't that good.
Oh, it's a banger. It's always good.
Well, I mean, it's one of those jokes that, you know, it keeps... It's like puns. You just keep doing it.
Yep. As Clear also just gonna kill Bulldog. Wow, this is almost bullying at this stage. As, yeah, Pioshik now going to chase down Diablo. Dudu is going to make his way in as well. So Siva for Orianna is going to be the trade. Triple knock up there from Life as well, as Berserker needs to do damage if they want to win this fight. Great knock up. Going to try and set up for Dudu, but now it's ulti time for Berserker, and he's zapping them all. It's a lot of AoE damage, actually, as they're standing a little too close. And Vikla just looking for that angle. Doesn't quite get it. Berserker is able to get himself over that wall very nicely. And Dudu secures the kill onto the enemy jungler. Down he will go, though, as Kellen locks that one up. And now Pioshik looking to just create a ruckus for Berserker to play in. And Bulldog has made it back to the fight from the grave. He'll shockwave down Kellen. And now the Scion is not going to be able to find anything. It's in fact a double for the Orianna, and now we're just doing battle. As yeah, DNF FEARX feeling pretty good about this. And honestly, if I was a Tekken 8 player, that's the type of team fight that I would relate to. Just constant biffo.
Now let's move over to our tempo vibes assessor of the moment. Atlas, have the vibes shifted?
I am seeing some turbulence in the vibes, Chronicle.
The
You're absolutely
vibes have
right.
shifted, everyone. As it's Diablo, guys. We are diving so deep for an Orianna that's not doing so hot, and you're leaving out the starter dry. So Diablo just dies, which really creates a very big problem because they don't have damage.
No. They do have a very tanky Rise.
They could have also, well, not only Rise, but also Sion. They could have,
Sorry, yeah, Sion.
They could have opted out for this at any point. By the way, also, I want you to look at the Casanteing that's happening.
Oh, Dudu is do-santeing like nobody's business.
Yeah,
somehow he lives that last turret shot as well, which is absolutely absurd.
Kind of insane. Now, at any point, BNK could have decided not to handshake this fight. That's not how they roll.
That's the beautiful thing about it, is everything is a conscious choice.
Oh my god, that's the movie, the beauty of BNK, and it's just a fist fight.
Yeah.
Now, does this matter? Depends on whether they miss Soul Point because of that or not.
Because the beginning of stacking up a quad Hextech.
Those are the two avenues in front of us, Atlas, and as you know...
Wow, but Zeri already has enough electricity.
Oh, you never have enough. You can always have more. Have you not seen any electricity-based supervillain? They're always like, I need more! I need more electricity!
It's true. They generally do
All
like
of
electricity.
them. And they're like, oh yeah, no, it starts out small. It's just a house. And then it's an apartment building. And then it's like, I need to go to the power supply every time.
More batteries,
Every time.
Then we must harness the sun and all that sort of stuff.
The core of the earth, I must absorb it. Yeah.
Yep. Every time. Supervillains, man. Why do they keep doing it?
Do we have a Wolf certification update?
Oh, Wolf update? That's kind of interesting. Let us know. Because that last fight was pretty good for Berserker.
Breaking news. We do not have the update yet, but it will be coming in soon.
And then Wolf said 1 sec. Okay, K'Sante going to go in. Dudu does find a bit of an angle here to drive Shelly forward.
I'm happy to note, save for it, we have in fact not.
We have not certified a Zeri.
It has not happened yet. The certification has not come through. Could happen in this fight.
It could.
Do keep an eye on Berserker. He has both sums. Level 11.
The update was, there was no update. Special delivery from Raptor by himself as Dudu's going all out. Finds the kill on the J4. That should guarantee the Drake, but down goes the top laner. He may have bought enough spaces. Now Bulldog could be in trouble. He's put in prison. His life follows the Pulverize beautifully. And the Shockwave picks up the back line. The Rise is going to go down as Kellen is trying to dance his way out. But Berserker is now popping off. And I want the Wolf update after this one because I think that we are prepared for some certification. As, Clear will go down. That's going to be the ace. And BNK... I hope they meant that, because that means they love us and we want us all to get 6 games.
We knew it was coming. It was just too obvious as the Blast Cone into the combo into... I can't believe this play worked, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Still no. We're not certified yet.
Oh, still... Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to follow the certification board on that one. You
Absolutely.
know, just like you with Tempo Vibes, Wolf is the certification expert.
Life like that, the flash poll to get Vikla was... pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
I don't know whether it did much, but it was definitely
playing
very
like
cool.
Demon. That fight was awesome. Also, again, the decision making on BNK's side is very BNK, to the surprise of absolutely no one. And I'm feeling good about that Game 6, Atlas. It looks like you were the lucky charm all along.
This is how we do. The Rise group always delivers.
This is how we do it.
If the Legend group goes to 3 games, like, there is no chance that we don't get
Rise Group,
the real one.
Can't stay behind.
Nope. And this game has only just begun. Right?
Oh, it's a 45-minute game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
There are going to be some sick plays, some turmoil, some drama that we are going to see. It's peak Rise Group.
Yeah, DNF did put in a very, very late contender from the most memorable game I've ever casted.
Oh, yeah, not for a great reason.
No, it wasn't. Well, Bro won, you know, we were happy about that, right?
Is Dusante back, by the way? Because that is a very dead Vikla, and he is just taking names. And he's not afraid of anything.
Mostly Vikla's name.
Yes, he's taking that name more than...
Vikla's name has been taken a good amount of times in this game so far. But the snowball is very rapidly becoming, in some other...
Would you call a snowball a slurkle? Nah, it's fast, isn't it?
It's also...
It's not very slow.
No, it also doesn't slow.
No.
Like, it doesn't...
That'd be a snurkle, wouldn't it? Atlas, it's a snowy circle.
First of all, no. Secondly...
It's a sphere, isn't it? So it's a sneer.
No, Atlas...
Which is already a thing,
Atlas,
I guess.
No... Slurkle... what's it called? Oh my god, I'm blanking on this. I can't believe this. No Slurkle inflation, okay? You keep it for the one thing you invented it for. I will not be having this.
Not everything can be a Slurkle. That's a really good point.
Yes.
I was trying to attribute it to a sphere, and that's not okay.
Even though you, many times, have told me that anything can be a thing.
What about snorkeling? That's a question.
It's
from the Blanca prompt.
It's a fun hobby. I don't really...
I quite liked snorkeling.
It's
the
fun.
Great Barrier Reef is a beautiful place.
All right, DNF, don't Otacon throw. Please. That's all I ask. Just don't do it. Oh, we're fighting.
Oh, Berserker does a damage to the Rise on his way through. As Vikla is going to turn up and take a dissonance to the face. We're trapping the cow in the paddock, and Life doesn't like that. As they will be able to get a bit of a trample onto the side on his Can we find an angle here as Bulldog is just going to get thrown around like a ragdoll? Does he have another command protect? The answer is he doesn't need one because he will survive teleport in hand. He can get himself back.
The flag?
Oh, they do stop him from backing away. FEARX wanted to get himself back out of there. As all right, there's the knock-up. But now Berserker is starting to get the depth. What the hell? Dudu, you monster! He gets into the backline, does so much damage, but does go down. They'll trade their jungler for it, though. It's BNK, they all have to go home. Wait, no one's going to take it? What?
1 for 1!
That's a 1 for 1, ladies and gentlemen, and we had a bit of a skerfuffle, and
Atlas,
now we will go back to the Otacon.
My favorite part was, because there was so much chaos, did you catch the shockwave?
No.
It's just okay, now I'll take a look at the other end of the fight. You look at the shockwave. You're going to follow the ball.
I also thought that it was Bulldog that went down really low and tried to go back home.
This fight was a mess. So we have a very nice attempt here initially from BNK as they get FEARX out of the fight. They're looking for the re-engage. They can't quite... Oh my god.
We don't even get it?
Bulldog, you can't die.
Well,
Bulldog, no.
Yes,
Bulldog, no. Bulldog, no.
As it turns out, he can die.
No!
He did do that.
Oh, no.
But do you know why?
That's going to be
because he's got 8 seconds on his shockwave.
Just take Dragon! Don't do Otacon!
We got to stop the
Don't do
Otacon.
Otacon! No! No!
We can't let them do this. FEARX, get in there. Get in there and stop it. He doesn't have ulti.
BNK, you deserve to lose. Sari's going to jump in and murder you.
Big triple knock-up as Berserker has thrown down the ulti, but the hero Kellen, no, but she just skates out of the Cataclysm, and now she's zapping them to death clear, just not seeming too tanky, but it is the Otacon lockdown by BNK. Berserker still trying to get the damage as he dashes away, and the Dusante is going bananas, but the Zeri is still going to die. We're certainly not certifying this particular moment as the teleport is going to come in. Bulldog. Oh goodness, I thought he was just going to get knocked up and die. As Diablo, we know, he just goes forward. The shockwave cleans up the Scion. And guess what, Chronicler? No dragon. That's right, Drew, baby! There's another one. We got 2 today.
We're going to keep getting... Clear's buying Knights Vow. He's like, I don't care. I just
we need a soundboard.
We need a soundboard.
Can we just get a sound... G-Sun, if you wouldn't mind, we could just record that that's Rise Group, baby, and then we can just say,
I want everyone.
G-Sun, cue the track.
I want everyone. I want as many people as possible.
Yeah. And Wolf is also going to do a lecture on Zeri certification.
I can't believe that they don't...
I know that there hasn't been the big moments.
That they don't just go for just the straight up, very straightforward, take Dragon. Take the Soul Point. But no, they try to flip the game, or they do flip the game, because I think this could have gone very poorly. Really well-timed exhaust on the Berserker there. I think actually ends up saving them a ton of damage. But as often is the case...
flashes forward and then insta-dies.
Yeah, so he flashed forward, which I do think they needed to secure the kill, and if he doesn't, I think that his Cassante dies earlier, but he does then just get ricocheted.
Here we go.
Soul Point's a big deal.
Yeah, Raptors in the pit. They get the information of it.
Diablo's here.
Let's see whether FEARX can find an angle with this ulti. Can they lock them down with a shockwave? They are staying so spread out. There's a Cataclysm to lock up the Zeri. Berserker can't get out, but he does manage to survive for a little while longer. Still, they do lose the jungler, but down goes all of the damage outside of the Cassante, and he will fall soon afterwards. No smite required if you kill everyone on the enemy team, and BNK will lock up Soul Point.
DNF, no! This was the one! This was the 6 gamer!
They had the high ground.
We were so back!
They had the high ground.
They had the high ground, Atlas!
Oh dear. Well, let's see how this one happens.
So I think we can pinpoint as Berserker just goes in onto the Jarvan, then gets flag and dragged, charmed by Rakan, and just dies. The shockwave doesn't keep him safe. Diablo, by the way, is full health in this fight.
Yeah.
Diablo's, I want to repeat that. The Sivir with no flash is just full health in the fight.
Yeah.
So now they have Soul Point. They also got...
They got Baron.
They got...
They did get Baron. They are not that far ahead yet.
Atlas, you're sounding like me.
I am a very optimistic man.
Yeah.
And I think that it
I need
is
to do. I
just...
think I need to do electrons. Yeah, Wolf. Actually, I think in general we'd benefit from more lectures. You know, knowledge is always good.
Yeah, and I also think that we need a little bit of an update because it's been a while since we've had like a Zeri meta. And Wolf
people might not know.
He did clarify exactly what the requirements were.
I mean, we know, but I think it might not be clear to the audience.
Yeah, but also, like, we don't really know. We always just kind of refer
What do
to
you
him.
mean?
Even when he's not at work, we
I mean-
often just message him and say, like, hey, is this a certified moment? And we do.
Well, I mean,
get
he's
his
the one that
clarification.
has final say, right?
Yeah. Well, Dudu is looking for final say here, as he is going to do some buttons towards
Oh my
Raptor.
God, a League of Legends champion, right?
Yes.
And they're an attorney, and words are their weapons, and their ultimate is final say.
Oh, that's cool. So that's when they have the Phoenix Wright crossover with League of Legends?
You know it, dude!
Oh my...
Okay, so...
Gumshoe would be like the best character in the game.
Okay, so his Q is obviously objection.
Wait, let's just go in here for a moment, find some angles. The Flag and Drag just kind of eats all of the CC, though. Still,
Go Raptor!
Zeri is looking for the angle. And Berserker is still at full health, but maybe not for long as he's put in prison and taken down. In goes Dudu, out goes Dudu via the Death Chamber, and this 3-item Sivir is a massive problem. Man, I know like we've been talking about justice for supports, and it'd be great if top laners got more votes. Diablo's getting this one. This guy is playing like a menace today.
I could see a Raptor vote.
Yeah, honestly, maybe it's not that clear. Maybe I'm just a bit of recency bias.
I mean, you do love Boom Boom. Is that just it? That can't be it. I would just want to get into the whole, the Phoenix Wright champion. We need this. Okay, thank you.
Maybe
Thank
this
you,
is the
BNK.
Phoenix wrong time. Because we're on the edgeworth of the end of the game.
Don't like any of this, but it's really good stuff, Atlas. Berserker tries to get as much done. They blow up Raptor in a matter of seconds, but it's actually Callan actually smurfs this fight.
Yeah.
Because Clear, otherwise no way he's hitting the Zeri with that ultimate. So Callan, really nicely done there. Definitely the one that saves that one. I do feel like the fact that it was as crazy of a fight as it was is not the best time for BNK, but who cares? It's Rise Group, baby.
It is.
So Q's objection, right?
Yeah. What does it do?
What does it do? I don't know. That's a good question. He just points at you and
says
and
no.
just like...
So we're saying he's probably not a very good champion.
No, that's okay.
All right, we're flashing in. A surprise Teemo there in the middle of it from hopefully not Bulldog because, yeah, this is not exactly going well. Berserker's also already dead. Life is going to follow suit. Yoshik's trying to get out of there, but he will not be allowed to leave. And Clear is keeping the Dusante busy, and my goodness, is he busy. He does eat a whole bunch of CC, but unfortunately, he only has that button once. And there is the clean ace as BNK FEARX will 2-0 DNF on this day where we were promised 6 games, and they will say no. We're going to the play-ins, and we need to make sure we crush our opposition. And they absolutely did so here today.
I'm curious to see who will get POM in this one.